Hello, I am back with a little vlog this week. It's been birthday week this week and I thought I'd show you a few of my presents first, which, I don't know, I've just got some nice things that I thought might be nice. And I feel like gift season's coming up and I think people are shopping earlier perhaps this year because we don't really know what's going on. And then we'll do a little whiz around the house on current updates, and tomorrow I'm sort of working on just bits and bobs that need finishing off. I'm going to sit down so I can snuggle next to the fire. Are they tacky? I feel like quite possibly yes. I think they'll look nice at night, and it's mainly because I just feel bad, like the kids, what are the kids going to do this year? So I thought I'd put them like lit up outside. I'm not putting them out yet because I feel like people might think I'm a bit full on. Got two of them for our front door. They're from Sainsbury. I think in our area they're doing like a little trail, so you can put like on the map that you're doing decorations and stuff, instead of kids like trick-or-treating. It's not ideal, is it, when there's a global pandemic going on? But I thought they were cute. I'll show you what I got for my birthday anyway. I'm just going to show you what I got from like my mum and Dan, because Dan is great at presents. Like, I never have concerns with Dan. He's better at presents than I am, I can admit that. First thing that Dan got me was this little bag of goodies from Selfridges. So it's their Project Earth beauty bag. It says make your bathroom an earth-friendlier place with our selection of sustainable beauty picks. I think if you've got someone you're buying for this year who's like a bit more conscious about the world or wants to look into that sort of thing, then I think this is a great gift. There's honestly loads in there, and I took a few bits out already. So face halos, love those. I already have like loads of those on the go. And quite a few brands I've not really heard much about. So there's this Fekai, I'm gonna get that wrong, gonna. Shampoo and conditioner, a Skin Sapiens lip balm. Coco's just joined us, so she may be arsing about in the background. Summer Fridays. I love Summer Fridays, so I'm well chuffed about that. So this is their overtime mask, so I've not used that one before. And then just sort of like bamboo toothbrush, a cleanser, Ren, is it? A nice sort of face milk. Deodorant balm, and natural deodorant is one thing I really want to get into. But I will admit, the ones I've tried are shit. Like, they're great if you're up for smelling like BO after about 2 hours. Definitely feel like I'd love to go natural and deodorant, but the ones I've tried, you smell. So yeah, loads of little bits in that to try, which is lovely. We just ran out of space on the camera. But the next thing that it got me was some Veja trainers. I've been wanting a pair of these for ages, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't have bought myself any now. We've got a house and other things to pay for. So yeah, I really love these. They were the colour that I wanted. I wanted like a neutral, but not white, like something that you could wear cream and stuff. So they look like that, nice and chunky. I'm definitely saving them for special, because I've trashed all my trainers with doing walks and bits and bobs. So I'm going to save these for nice things, like nice daytime trips. These are also, I think, good, as in, what do you call it? I think they're just a bit more conscious, is perhaps the way to describe it. Like, they're a conscious brand, is that right? So I think they're very nice. So the last thing from Dan, which he did tell me he was only buying me 2 things, so this was like big treat. It's from Lawson and Jennings, and I think he'd seen me on Facebook looking at it. Like, I get their ads coming up all the time because I've looked at it before. It's like a mixed metal one, which I love because then I can wear all my jewellery at once. Isn't it nice? I think it's beautiful. I'll put it on. I wanted a posh watch, like a nice smart watch, because I wear my Fitbit non-stop, but it is nice to have something a bit smarter. So that was a lovely surprise. And then last thing I'll show you is from my mum, because I think this is a great gift idea and she did really well. So I'd actually seen this on Ruby Holly's Instagram, I think. So it's a Polaroid printer. It's like, you can see it there. I just think this is such a good idea for like Christmas presents or birthday presents, because you can spend all day like faffing about with it. So I took some pictures yesterday and I'm going to print those off. So that was my little haul of birthday bits and bobs. Shall I show you the house now and what we've had done. This week it's mainly been lighting. It's been stressful. Nothing's easy in this house, nothing's like a quick job. It's always like more of a pain than what they anticipate. I feel like that's just us in general, like we never seem to have like an easy job on any house that we've had. It's all done now, we're all sorted. We've got lovely new fixtures and fittings. I'll show you those. We've also got a nice dining table light. So I'll give you a whiz round. I will show you the bed as well later. That might end up being tomorrow because Dan keeps using the bed as his soft office because the house is currently so cold. Right, we'll start on the stairs, which probably isn't that impressive because it's not somewhere we've decorated yet. But we've got the nice new, these are actually outside lights, but you can obviously have them inside as well. We've got rid of the black chandelier and we've now got this one. Oh, I think that looks lovely. I'm very happy with it. So we had the spotlights put in just down here and I think it looks loads better. It really like brightens it up down to the kitchen. And I was a bit worried it was going to look a little bit like Heathrow Airport or something, but I think it looks nice with this one here. We've also got one upstairs. The plan was to have spotlights upstairs as well, but the ceiling's like an old ceiling, and to put spotlights in, it was gonna like be a messy, faffy job. It's definitely something I still want to look at getting done at some point because if anything, the stairs is now darker because we've only got one light. And that was the main place I wanted to be nice and bright, but at least it looks all in keeping and we can sort of address that at a later date. We've also had all our fixtures and fittings changed. Ignore this. We've got some bits that need filling in, things that have been removed and swapped, but we now have these little flicky switches. Some of them are hooked up to Alexa, so we've not quite sorted everything out. In here, we've got the big ball light, which I kind of bought this in a bit of a rush just to make sure that we had one in here, but I actually think it looks really lovely and it's quite like a calming light, like it's nice and diffused and chilled. We don't tend to have the big light on that often, but I think it looks pretty and it sort of ties in with what we've got over here. So this is probably where we've had the biggest change. We've now got this light, which has got like the round bulb things on. And we've also had spotlights put in up here, just to kind of, I don't know, brighten it up. I think we'll think about putting spotlights in here eventually, but it will be when we have the floors up upstairs, and I just can't be arsed with the hassle of it right now. But I think it makes sense on the dining room. I think it's nice to have this area to be quite bright. It does look a bit too bright at the minute. These bulbs are way too bright. So I've ordered Philips Hue ones so that we can sort of change what kind of white we have. At the minute, it's a little bit like showbiz. I'll show you. So they're the spotlights, which I love. I just think it makes it look really clean and neat. And then this is our central light where we will have our dining table eventually. Just wait for this. Ta-da! So when we've got the Hue ones, it won't be quite this bling. It's a bit too much for a dining room. But the table is going to go under here, and then we can just have this one on, sort of if we've got people around or we're having a nice dinner. So I'm really happy with that. We've also had all the plug sockets changed, so they're now all matching throughout the house. The only place we've got different is the kitchen. Kitchen, we did keep white, so we've switched to toggle ones, but they're white. The kitchen is yet to be updated in terms of painting, but it is going to be white walls and I think dark cabinets. So this whole little island is new as well. We bought this last week. It's from IKEA, so Dan was super pleased about more flat pack furniture. I didn't even know they did things like this. So it's got storage on this side, and then around here we've not got seats yet, but you can get little benches in there, and then we can sit and eat here or work here and stuff like that. So I think it's really good. I'm really happy with it. We've always wanted a kitchen island and we didn't want to go too spendy in here because at some point it probably will change, bigger than kind of the DIY jobs that we're doing. And I just don't know if a dining table would have worked because we're going to have a dining table in the room next door. So I think this makes a lot more sense for us. It's all going to be going dark grey at some point, I think. And ideally I'm thinking that we might change the top and do like the matching worktop and island. We'll see. I've seen someone on Instagram who's done the same with this kind of IKEA unit and put a different worktop on, and I just think it'll make it look all tied in together. There's a bit too much wood at the minute, and this floor I just feel like appears more yellow to me as time goes on. Hello, it's a couple of days later now, so we did a couple of bits on the house yesterday. I started painting the kitchen, which I'll show you some of that now. I wouldn't say it's looking much better. That's the kitchen and how it's looking currently. I'm hoping this afternoon I will get another coat on it, but I think I might do a separate video on doing the kitchen because it's going to take me a couple of weeks, isn't it, if I'm being realistic. But I am going to show you the bedroom now. We've got the bed in, so the bed is new. It's big. It's honestly life-changing having a bigger bed. So for now I've just put these cushions to hide our tatty old cushions. We've bought some like Super King cushions, but I don't want to get them out until we've got the heating back because everything just feels a little bit damp. So I'm saving those and we're using our tatty old ones for now. I'm just not wasting it while we've not got heat in. I want to do it all when we're all cozy and lovely. But I love the bed. I'm really happy with it. It's like a Ottoman style from Time for Sleep. Coco does think it's a giant scratching post that we've put in for her, unfortunately, but we're going to have to put a stop to that. And it's a Super King size, which is honestly a dream. I love it. It's so nice. And then we also had this light put in, which is from Wayfair. It was only a cheap one and it's not very big. We probably could have gone like a bigger thing, but I just think it's quite a nice little bit of a vintagey style and it casts a nice light. Right, I'm finishing off in my terribly painted kitchen. Yeah, hopefully the next video will involve the kitchen looking a lot better. I've also got my little autumn bits out in here, so I'd like it to be nice for at least bonfire night, not that we'll be doing anything exciting. I will pop all the links as usual below for things. I'll try not to forget anything because I do tend to do that. So I'll pop all like the lights, info and stuff like that below for you, and I will see you all soon. Bye.